Pythagoras theorem. Now, till now, you have only used this formula. Now we have to learn the proving of this. And by using this Pythagoras theorem, we have to prove some other terms, some other statements we have to prove. So first we will study the proof of this Pythagoras theorem. So what is the theorem? Tells that in a right triangle, some square of one side is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Sum of squares of other two sides. Sum of one side square, it is actually the longer side always. Sum of square of longer side is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Yeah. This is we have to prove by using similarity of triangle. For that, first draw the triangle. This is 90 degree. This is A, B, C. So in this given is in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. This is only we have been given. Now what we have to prove? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is what we have to prove. We have to do construction for this. We have to draw a perpendicular from B on AC. Consider that point D. So here construction is draw BD perpendicular to AC. This is only construction we have. Now in the proving part, we have to prove first this upper triangle. We have to prove similar to the full triangle ABC. ABD, we have to prove similar to triangle ABC. Then we have to take the ratio of those sides. Then secondly, we have to take the BDC triangle, the second part of the triangle. We have to prove it similar to the full triangle ABC. And then proportions of sides we have to take, side proportion we have to take, and then simplify that. So I'll show you one by one. So first, ABD triangle and ABC triangle similarity we have to prove. So in triangle ABD and triangle ABC. So how to prove this similar? We already have proved. This kind of a questions already we have done.
Angle A is common.
Yes, right. Angle A is common and
Angle ADB.
ABC of the triangle and ADB of the smaller triangle are both equal because both of them are 90 degrees. So angle BAD is equal to angle BAC, that is a common angle. One angle is common, and angle ADB from ABD triangle D is 90, and from larger triangle ABC both are 90 degrees. So therefore triangle ADB, write the proper similarity. Similar to triangle. A is common, so in place of A should come. B of small triangle is equal to B of larger triangle, and then left out term is C. These two triangles are similar by A similarity. So now these two triangles are similar. Take CPST, that is the side ratios. AD by AB is equal to DB by BC is equal to AB by AC. Now AB square we need in this one. So we will take here if this fraction and this fraction, if we cross multiply, what we will get? AB into AB will become AB square is equal to AD into AC. So we have to cross multiply these two fractions. So it is AB square is equal to AD into AC. Mark this equation 1. and this here it is CPST. It's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the second part, the similar one, the lower triangle BDC. We have to prove similar to ABC. In triangle BDC and triangle ABC. Here also the same similarities are there. Only thing, common angle will change. Angle C is common to both the triangles. So angle BCD is equal to angle ACB. Common angle, and angle B and angle D are 90 degrees. BDC is equal to angle ABC. Both of them are 90 degrees. So therefore, triangle BDC is similar to triangle. C is common, so in place of C, C should come. D is equal to B, so B will come, and then A. That is by AA similarity. And now take the ratios. BD, first two letters by first two letters, AB. Then second and third letter, DC, second and third letter, BC. And first and last letter, BC, by first and last letter, AC. This is CPST. Now which fractions you will cross multiply?
First and last one.
First and last, what you will get?
Sorry, first
Second and third one.
Third, ma'am.
Second and third, because BC into BC, we will get BC square. So BC square is equal to AC into DC. This is second equation. Now check. First equation is AB square is equal to AD into AC. And second equation is BC square is equal to AC into DC. Add both of them, because what we need, we have to add AB square plus BC square. We have to show the sum of these two is equal to the third side AC square. So for that we need to add first and second, adding 1 and 2. AB square plus BC square is equal to AD into AC plus AC into DC. So for the simplification, take AC common. What is left out in the bracket? AD plus DC. So what is AD plus DC?
AC.
AD plus DC. Full will become AC.
AC.
So AC into AC. So AC into AC is AC square. So AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. This is true. Clear? Got
Yes,
it how to
ma'am.
prove?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then write down this. And this is how Pythagoras has proved this formula. Pythagoras theorem. This is the actual proof Pythagoras has given. From this only he got to know that. Pythagoras was actually Euclid's geometry. Last year you have learned. So Euclid's student was Pythagoras. There was 600 BC, they have derived all these things. The proving part, the mathematics actually starts from that time. That time actually. So easily we are learning mathematics. So they made this easier by giving all these theorems, provings. Actually, we say that is we are very much in intelligent than the earlier people, but actually they are much, much, much intelligent than us. They have given these theorems, and that's the reason our way of learning has completely changed. Those people were much intelligence. They have started from scratch. You have theorems you are using and you are solving them. They don't have anything. Completed.
Yes, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now you have to learn the converse also. Converse Pythagoras theorem. This means in any triangle, if sum of one side square, sum of square, not sum, the square of one side, if it is equal to sum of squares of other two sides, then that triangle is definitely a right triangle. In any triangle, if square of one side is equal to sum of square of other two sides, then that triangle is definitely a right triangle only. No any other triangle this is possible. This is only possible in right triangle. So next one is converse Pythagoras theorem. In any triangle, if square of one side is equal to sum of square of other two sides, then that triangle is right angled. So we have to prove this. For this proving, how to prove this? Is the statement clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So here what we have to do is given. What is given? In triangle, we will consider ABC triangle. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. It is given. We have to prove triangle ABC is a right triangle. That is, AC is a hypotenuse. Opposite angle of hypotenuse is if this is AC, AC's opposite angle is B. So B will be 90. That we have to prove. Angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. Always the angle opposite to hypotenuse is always 90 degree. So this is we have to prove. It is not given. We have to prove it. So for this you have to do the construction. So what is construction? This is not given 90. We have to prove it 90. We will draw another triangle PQR with PQ. Side length of PQ is equal to length of AB and length of BC and length of QR are equal. So we have to draw PQ, which is exactly similar equal to the length of PQ is exactly similar to AB and BC is equal to QR, and this triangle is right angle. We have to draw construction. We have to draw a right triangle. Draw right triangle PQR with angle Q is equal to 90 degree and PQ of this side, one side of this is equal to AB of the earlier triangle and QR of this triangle is equal to BC of the original triangle. Okay, so now proving. For proof, we have to prove these two triangles congruent. We have two sides equal. Two sides equal already we have. We have to prove the third side equal. Then we have to use it, the congruency SSS criteria to prove these two triangles congruent. If the triangles are congruent, then the corresponding angles will be equal. So corresponding angle is angle B and angle Q are equal. So if angle Q is 90, that means ultimately the B should be 90. Okay. So now how to prove AC and P are equal? We know that is triangle PQR is right triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem applicable for this is Pythagoras theorem for PQR triangle.
PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square.
PQ square plus QR square. Now by construction we have used PQ square is equal to PQ and AB are equal. So replace. And QR and BC are equal. So replace. Construction. Reason is construction. PQ is equal to BC and QR is equal to AC. Sorry, PQ is equal to AB and this is BC. So now we got PR square is equal to AB square plus AC square. But what is given? What is given to us? AB square plus BC square is AC square.
Square.
So but AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2 and the reason is given. So therefore PR square is equal to AC square. If the squares are equal, then square root are also equal. So PR is equal to AC. Got it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now prove congruency. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR. This is construction. And AC is equal to PR, proved in equation 3. And therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by SSS congruency. And therefore angle B is equal to angle Q by CPCT. But angle Q is 90. Therefore angle B is equal to 90. And therefore triangle ABC is right triangle. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone got it? Others, anyone who didn't understand? Is there anyone who didn't understand? There is no problem if you ask me. I'm not scolding you. Okay, then write down. Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
There is one more statement is there that you should know. Everyone finish this part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Only two others.
Yes,
Done, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Rohit, Aditya, Gautam, Medha. You're done. Sharat,
Done.
Krish.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Then one more theorem is given. As a theorem, it is given. We are not supposed to prove it, but you should know this. If perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of right angle of a right triangle to the hypotenuse, then triangles on both sides of the perpendicular are similar to the whole triangle and to each other. The same thing, just now we have proved the Pythagoras theorem, this theorem is applicable for that. So it is given in a right triangle A, B, C. Here, if this is a 90 degree, from this, if you draw the perpendicular D, then what is each triangle formed on the both the sides of the right triangle, this perpendicular, are similar to the larger triangle, just now that you have proved already, and they are similar to each other also. That means triangle ABD is similar to triangle AB, sorry, AB, B is not common. Here A is common, so A in place of D, B should come. So ACB. So ABD triangle is equal to ACB triangle. Then triangle, the lower triangle, this part, BDC is similar to triangle C, this is BA, ABC. Now, if these two triangles are here also ABC, if we make it, then how to do it is ADB, then we have to write ADB. Small triangle ADB is equal to triangle similar to triangle ABC. ADB. A common, B 90 degree, B 90 degree, and then C, B, and C are separate. So these two triangles are similar. Just now you have proved this in the Pythagoras theorem. Here you already have proved. ABD triangle and ABC triangle you have proved equal. Here no, this is ADB is similar to triangle ABC. So by common angle and 90 degrees. The second one, the lower one triangle, that is also you have proved BDC and ABC triangles are similar. One is common, C angle is common, and B and D are 90 degrees. So by this way, you have proved two triangles are similar to the whole larger triangle. So it is that is only given. The two triangles on both sides of perpendicular are similar to the whole triangle. So we have proved these two triangles are similar to whole triangle. And then if they are similar to this triangle, that means they are similar to each other. So therefore, triangle ADB is similar to triangle BDC. So these two triangles are also similar to each other because this triangle is similar to the larger triangle, as well as BDC is also similar to ABC. That means they are similar to each other also. Therefore, ADB is similar to triangle BDC. Now, every time this part you are not supposed to prove. Directly you can write according to the theorem. Okay? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
These three statements we have to use many places. And remember this proper this naming part. Here always, while these two triangles you have to prove similar, this triangle and this triangle, when you are supposed to prove similar, in that both of them D and D are 90 degrees. And one thing, always, the C of this triangle is equal to B part of this triangle. So this angle and this angle is equal. And as well as this angle is equal to this angle. Cross, they are always cross. So therefore, according to that, you have to remember the names of the triangles. Naming part of the triangle is very important. Otherwise, you will not get the proper result what you need. You will not get it. So therefore, naming of similar triangles is very important. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Any question based on this? So in this question, here they have given angle ACB is 90 degree. So this one already it is a 90 degrees. CD is perpendicular to AB. Prove that BC square by AC square is equal to BD by AD. So BC, AC are parts of two triangles. Again, BD and AD are again the parts of those two triangles. So just now you have proved the same similarity. Prove it now. Triangle ADC is similar to triangle. In this triangle and this triangle, how to write similarity? D of this triangle and D of this triangle are equal. So in place of D, D should come. There is no any common angle, but the reciprocal opposite angles are equal. So angle A of ACD is equal to angle C of BCD. So in place of A, C should be there, and then this is B according to theorem. Or the triangles on opposite side of altitude. And then take the ratio. AD by CD is equal to CD by DB is equal to AC by BC. BC square by AC square it is given. BC by AC is equal to AD by BD, CD. Okay, sorry, these are not, we are not supposed to take this one. Leave this one. This is not the thing. Smaller triangle, you have to prove similar to the larger triangle. That one, BC and AC square from we will get from that side. Yeah, the Pythagoras theorem only. The Pythagoras theorem proving should come, not this one. So triangle ACD is similar to triangle, the whole triangle. A is common, C is ACD, D is 90 of smaller triangle. So here in this C is 90 and B will come here. So ABC, triangle ACD is similar to triangle ABC by AA similarity. You're not supposed to prove it again. And then take the ratios. AC by AB is equal to AD, first and last AC. So AC square is equal to AB into AD. This is equation 1. Then the second triangle, this triangle, BDC BDC similar to which triangle now? Can anyone tell? BDC is similar to
BCA.
common is B. So in place of B, B should come. D is 90. In larger triangle, C is 90. So in place of D, D will come. B, C will come. Then it is A, right? So BDC is similar to BCA triangle by AA similarity. Then take the ratios. BC is here, BC is here. So first two letters, BD by BC is equal to first and last letter BC by BA. CPST. Then cross multiply. BC square is equal to BD into BA. This is second equation. Now what they are asking, BC square by AC square. So here is BC, this is AC. BC square by AC square. BC is BD into BA and AC square is AB into AD. So AB, BA cancel. This is equal to BD by AD. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Write down this. Completed?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The next question. A ladder is placed against a wall such that its foot is at a distance of 2.5 meter from the wall. A top reaches a window 6 meter above the ground. So this is a window wall On that it is leaning. The ladder is leaning like this. So wall is always perpendicular. This is always, you have to remember, that is wall or any constructions will be always perpendicular. So here it is reaching, that is 6 meter above the ground. This is the ground level. On that 6 meter, this ladder is reaching. It is the foot of the ladder is 2.5 meter away from the wall. Find the length of the ladder. So this length you have to calculate. So that is, if you consider AB is a wall, AC is the ladder, so BC is the distance of the foot of the ladder. So here right triangle, we have to use the Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB is 6 square plus 2.5 square. 36 plus, and this is happening. Find the way yourself Pythagoras theorem. Let me check. Use 2.5 square, 6.25. So we'll get 42.25. Find the square root of 42.25.
6.5, mom.
6.5. Good. Mine gone somewhere. Don't know what happened. Now proving part of this chapter. This exercise is very important. It's very much important. Many questions asked on this part. Now when this figure is given, BAD is perpendicular to BC. Prove that AB square plus CD square is equal to BD square plus AC square. Okay. So we have two right triangles, ADB and ADC. We have two right triangles. We will use Pythagoras for those two triangles. So we have triangle ADB. In triangle ADB, angle D is equal to 90 degree. So according to Pythagoras theorem, what is the statement will come? Revati, can you tell which statement will come in triangle ADB according to Pythagoras theorem? Revati, can you tell?
Ma'am, AB square
AB square.
is equals to AD square plus DB square.
Okay, BD square. Fine. And then in the second triangle ADC,
AC square
AC square.
is equals to AD square plus DC square.
Now they are asking AB square plus CD square we need. So from this equation, can we find out CD square value? So what will come? CD square is equal to, this AD square will go that side. AC square minus AD square. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Why we have done? Because we have to add AB square and CD square. So AB square plus CD square is equal to AD square plus BD square plus AC square minus AD square. So plus AD square minus AD square cancel. This is equal to BD square plus AC square is equal to AB square plus CD square. It's proved. It's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in both the triangle AD is common, AD square is common, so we can equate it to AD and solve it.
Yes, you can solve it.
Okay,
You
ma'am.
find out the AD square value from both the equations and equate them. That also can be done. Okay. Let's start science now. And you have to complete, you have any of your learning for tomorrow's test. Tomorrow will be maths test, AP. Then after the test, you will be having time. If you have the 6 questions of 6.5 exercise, you have to complete. Those are easier, only 6 questions. Out of that, no. It's first question you can solve. Third one, 0.53. No. First one you can solve. 1, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Second and third I need to solve. 1, 4, 5, and 6. Exercise 6.5 NCRT. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. But learn for the tomorrow's test properly.